Check out our Patreon in the link below. You'll have access to uncut and upcoming reactions, skits, behind-the-scenes footage, and so much more. Your support goes a long way to helping us with more reactions and original content. Also, thanks for subbing. Set the bell for notifications. Your boy RockLee.
What's going on, everybody? It's RockLee.
Other couple nerd.
D-Nas T. Jumping into for Commonplace, the world's strongest. People are like, y'all really binge this fast. Y'all YouTubers don't know how far ahead we be on a Patreon. These YouTubers be telling me what's going on. Yo, you can't wait. I can't wait for the next episode. I was like, yep.
It's like, And that was a time where we couldn't either.
Yeah. They don't even know. Yo. So anyways, what the heck happened in the last episode?
That's a good question.
Are we really in this position? Are we really in this position?
I remember now.
Thank you.
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Oh, because you were going to do something. So we got the
oh,
old MC. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, this girl was being cringe the whole episode.
Yeah,
because she wanted.
You know what it was? You know why we didn't want to remember? Because it was subconsciously we want to repress that memory.
Hey, yo, it's a repressed memory. It was so embarrassing. Ah, Kari.
At least we did, because we felt bad for her.
Yeah, director didn't, bro. He has some supporters on Patreon. They're like, they don't feel bad for Kari because
That's fair. That's fair. She was warned.
She didn't put herself out there early enough, right? So it's not until Hajime gets snatched up by another shawty that now she wanted like, Hajime, I'm feeling you. And it's like, all that is 100% true. I'm operating that no matter what you tell me about Kari's background, I'm gonna be like this. That's true. That's true. And I feel bad for her. It's always just that simple. It's never about you're wrong.
No, fact.
It's always like, yeah, damn, that sucks. Yo, she didn't tell him ahead of time. Damn, she had plenty of opportunities. I agree with all that.
Did she have plenty? Do we actually know?
No, she could have tied that down in the
a
other
lot.
world. She could have tied. We just saw it in All of Us Is Dead, right? She could have tied down in the other world and been a loser with him, right? And could have tied it down and been a loser with him, but she elected to let him be the loser by herself, and she just went and traipsed you about her life until he bit himself into that guy, and then all of a sudden, Hajime! Yeah, I'm messing with that bullshit. Maybe I'm projecting, maybe I'm dead on.
I'm serious though. He was like a loser of the group. Like that
Who
was
would a heart of gold?
Yes, he was the loser of the group. I'll agree with that. And he was picked on a lot. But the guy who picked on him was because the girl gave him attention. So it's not like she never gave him attention. I think she was kind of friends with him and she was trying to get closer to him. Mm-hmm. She also stated that she watched or she was reading a lot of like the mangas and stuff. Like she was calling him out and stuff. So she's like, yeah, I know all his favorite stuff. Do you? So she clearly was doing her work. She's doing her research. And just to say she should have put herself out there, yo, it's hard for girls to just put themselves out there. Even if this guy's classified a loser, in her eyes, she likes him. He's not a loser. She sees something else. So for her, it's like, yeah, I want him to like me.
So why was it so hard for her to build him up so that he wouldn't feel like a loser, and thus she could be with him openly instead of worrying about what it looks like?
We don't know if she did that or not. We don't know any of that.
We don't know the background. He came to this world and they still bullied his ass.
Yeah, but she was there. She was his friend, one of them.
And how did it turn out for him?
He ended up dying. How's that her fault?
Nah, I got something.
She said you gotta protect him. I'm joking.
I'm listening to both of you guys. Hear me out. I'm gonna say some crazy. Yo, if it was a sword girl that was feeling him as opposed to this Kari girl, Hajime would have been alright. The problem is that Kari herself needed her own goddamn confidence, which is exactly what Hajime told her pretty much on the last few seconds of the last episode. So she don't even have the mental qualities to stand up and really, really position herself like, yeah, I'm right there with you. She was lacking herself. That's why we're having this problem, right? Yeah, she's lacking something herself. Like, why didn't she build him up or whatever?
Why didn't she talk to him?
I know that. I know she needed her own problem. I know she has her own problems because when Hajime was out, it was a sword girl that was like, yo, you just gonna sit there?
Yeah,
all right, fine.
she was the one.
Now I'm gonna go there and swing my goddamn sword and become that person. This Kari needs her own mental fortitude, and that's gonna be ultimately the reason why she didn't get Hajime and why she's losing out to the homegirl Yue.
Well, hopefully this.
But I got that from listening to you guys.
True. This is the moment for her to use this as an opportunity to figure out what she wants and who she is. And I will hope for her that on the other side, she comes out with her own confidence so that she's willing to, well, I shouldn't say willing, so she can decide if she wants to be a part of said family or if she's just gonna quietly remove herself and let them be.
Facts. So with no further ado, we're gonna jump into this reaction. If you guys haven't subscribed, go ahead and do so. Our full reaction and discussion will be on Patreon. Also, if you guys like our content, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and drop a comment letting us know what your favorite part of today's reaction is.
Also, hit the bell for notifications and make sure to click on our video so you can stay on your recommended feed.
If you want to join the YaBoyRockLee crew, go into the description, click on that Discord link so we connect to us and the community.
All right, guys, let's jump into this reaction starting now. Oh, Sanji. I heard a double
Why'd
tap
you
in
say
the air because he was jumping in the air, and I sound like he did a second jump while he was already in the air.
It was
and
the
he
way
kicked.
you said it, yeah. Because he said Sanji, but you said...
Oh, Sanji.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to say it quiet so I don't drop any spoilers.
Oh, this is a cruise ship.
I think this is them from the past. This is that group.
Oh, it's the Mario cruise ship.
Now they're at the party together. Beast, man, I'm trying to be with some beast girls. You want peace? You go to war to achieve it. All the races unified. Your Highness.
Yo, we humans ain't shit, boy!
Okay, Aaron.
Shit.
He has all the prominent people with him right now. Wow.
Bro.
So there's his god and there's some pagan god. That's...
Why?
This person is interesting. How much of the king...
That's the angel.
So I'd assume even after that king did that, he didn't make it very far.
He said, I make them not believe in their god. He's like, we'll kill you so you stop believing in yours and believe in ours.
Yeah, that pagan part sounded interesting to me.
Mm-hmm.
He's normally a good king.
That's what I was thinking. My thing was, I was more so thinking, why these other countries have no type of intelligence to think that maybe the king might have went mad, but they're covering it.
What he did wasn't true to his character.
Not at all. You can't hide that. You know what I mean?
What? He's
effortless, bro.
Yo, this poor Kari girl. God dang, Kari. Hajime's not gonna make. Oh, I was just joking, but yeah.
That's not her.
No.
Right? That's not her, right?
Nope.
Okay, maybe that is her.
No, Kari wouldn't do that.
Sneaky shit she'll do.
No, Kari would not be so sneaky.
Oh no, forget. Yeah, it's definitely not her. She was going for a kiss. Nah.
She thought she understood their relation.
I like how he even stopped to think if maybe he was wrong. He's like, nah, you're an enemy.
No hesitation.
Wrong.
Yeah,
I hope
no
she's watching.
I just want to see who it is.
Okay, that was a knife. They made it clear that was an enemy.
Yeah, I knew it was an enemy when she tried to go for the kiss. Kari is too soft for that.
When she went for the kiss, that was it. When she said console me, I've heard her say that before, right?
Infesting in Kari's body? Wait a second. That is Kari's body.
Pop!
Shooter, Hajime. Wow, can't believe I'm saying that. She thought she got something. Pop! Yes! Yes! Hajime!
Yes!
Yo, this is the MC I can root for! No! No, not really.
Oh my god.
So there's no point.
The fuck out of Kari's body. Can I just say it? Oh, he do care about her. Obviously. He knows what it's like to go through torture and pain too.
She left.
Yo, I love it. Shoot her again. The magic bullets don't hurt her.
Oh! Hey!
That's just the cheek.
No. This is gonna work out. She's aware now. Poor girl, bro.
No more sulking. Because after this, then there's no mercy.
I don't think she's gonna sulk anymore. But she's the biggest simp in history. I can't think of a bigger simp than this girl right now. I really can't. I'm really trying to think.
Yo, I can think of one.
Who?
Sanji.
No. Even she's a bigger simp than Sanji. Sanji well, I guess she understands too. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. I just have more respect for him in this situation. I think that's all it is.
Yeah.
Diablo! No, she's saying, are you hurt?
Get the fuck off our man then.
She's able to walk the whole time. She took what she could get. That Kari girl is a
Boot in that ass.
Girls are weird. She's more of a simp than Sanji.
Yo, massive, right? Jesus.
I was stumped for
Yo.
a bit. Sanji, Sanji's trying to smash, bro. This chick on some other stuff, man. She just on some other stuff.
She's like, I know I want to be your only one. So I'm going to stick around until I convince you to drop these other 3 baddies and only be with me.
Well, really, it's just Yui.
Yeah, it is just Yui. She's just competing with Yui. Like, she can't get no
Yui's
other
just
man.
better
You think
because
it's
she
gonna
allows
end with
the other
Yui?
two.
No, but right now
No.
it's not. It's clearly.
Higashima is the only one who wants Yui. Yui's like, yo, give the other girls attention. So Yui just poses a better option.
With free will. And Kari ain't talking to no one else but Yui. The proof of confidence.
Yeah, she don't really take the other two seriously.
Oh, I read that wrong. Forced ejection. Ejection. Got it. I read it wrong.
Oh,
That's one way to do it. That thing is gushing.
Oh, it's back.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you thought I forgot you? Y'all forgot about me?
And it got bigger. Can take control of the sea. Freeze it. Oh, you just trying to make a hentai.
Oh, hell no.
don't do that to him.
What?
Oh, it's that one fish guy with the face?
Yes!
Oh, good call, Adorkable. Wow.
The Devourer, so it has a name.
She was nice to it too. And he almost killed her. This guy's everywhere. This is Aquaman.
How does his nose work?
No, that's funny though. Adorky was asking the real questions here. I'm with you, fam. That's me.
He's gonna end up in some foreign ocean.
Oh,
they took her, remember?
Yeah. And I'm putting together the story of this king and their kings and all the stuff that's happening.
Yup.
You heard I whispered in the teacher's ear.
Yup.
What?
All these hints, and they're like, we're safe, right?
Even the king has compromised here.
Yup.
But she's the same girl from...
That's the same one in the hood, bro.
Yeah. Doesn't the angel also have white hair, though?
Nah, hear me out. It's the same one we saw from that vision.
And
the only difference is she looks more like a nun, like a lady of the church, but there she was just wearing all black. So that's what the throw off was. I think you're right. It's the same damn lady. White hair, my lord game board. Nah. Following orders of the king, snatching niggas out of beds. Yeah. Nah, bro.
I agree. That's 100% the same girl. Mm-hmm. It took this episode for me to tie it in. But okay, yeah, these people, because when this king betrayed everybody, he didn't have the same face expression as like this current king, who is apparently under some mind thing. Mm-hmm. So until they had this call back at the end with the teacher, and then like the guards are taken, I just started thinking about some scenes that we've seen. It's like, oh yeah,
connected,
yeah.
They're running parallels for us. Like, we're not going to show you what's happening on the human side, but we're going to show you what happened in the past on the human side. So if you just want to go ahead and make some assumptions, it won't be too far off. Yeah. And it's like, nah, yeah, we see it, bro.
So this will be the only time I say this, because I understand where we're going in the story, so I won't bring it up again. But that I don't know, man. Something about that Kari resolution. It's like, it kind of bothers me when people live for somebody else in this kind of way. I'm not saying she really is living for for Hajime. It's just, I don't know, man. Something about it just rubbed me the wrong way when I was listening to it. We were arguing about, comparing different simps, and you brought up like Sanji. I'm not going to spoil anything for anybody, right? This is, for Sanji, I feel like simping after girls is like a part of his character, right? But he has a whole bunch of other stuff that he does, right? Right now for Kari, we're only on episode 7, season 2. We haven't seen a lot from her. But right now, there's not a lot that she has done for me as a viewer that defines her goals, her aspirations, what she wants to do without it being tied to Hajime.
Beginning apart.
For me, as a viewer...
Okay, so this character, right, I can see the other side, right? If you're in a place where, like, what you want, that's her... A lot of people, her type of personality is all some people would ever want. They never had that before, and never seen it before, and they want somebody to carry that flame for them, right? So that's
wait.
Kaori.
As in, they want a girl like that, or they want to be a girl?
They want a girl like that. So in my opinion, that's somebody's favorite character. Like, she's best girl. No matter what he's doing, she wants him. Other girls on missions, gone for weeks at a time, and she still wants to be there. That's amazing. Just hear from... Stop. That's somebody's favorite, bro.
And he's right.
Only because you started talking, and I was like, if I was you, because you're saying everything that I was gonna say, but I was gonna go in, nigga. You were being in the middle, right? So I'm like, okay, he's saying what I'm gonna say. I'm like, let me listen to what he's gonna say. And I'm listening, and I was like, okay, so now I gotta be Lee and be like, what's wrong with this?
I hate
and I'm like,
Lee.
And I'm like,
you're boring, Lee.
And I'm like, there's nothing wrong with what you're saying. She, as a character, she also does nothing for me. I've not seen enough from her that would justify her simping for my man Hajime like that.
And right? I'm on record trying to defend her.
You are,
guys. I'm on record. Please,
I am on
I've
record
been trying to defend
as
her.
the hater. So now that's why we're flipped. That's why this is good, right? But at the same time, I can see there are people watching this that are like, no, what do you mean? That's unconditional love and support. She said, you don't love me? I don't care. She said, you're always going to be second or you're going to have to fight for a spot. That's fine. Some people want somebody pining and fighting over them like that. That's what some people want. And I feel like that's a character dynamic she fills in this, I don't want to say in this harem, but in this group. That's what she feels in.
Unconditional love.
Unconditional, bro. That's why it was so important. He's like, what do you want from here? He's like, basically, how do you want to say? There's nothing here for you. I already told you how it's gonna be. I told you exactly what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna be that guy. What do you want from here? There's nothing here for you. And she's like, fine then. If there's nothing here for me, I'm just gonna stick around until you can see that there's something here for you. And that's what she's feeling. She's like, you don't want me right now. You don't think you want me. It doesn't look like you want me. But later down the road, if I'm here long enough, you're gonna love me.
All right, I agree with you, literally 100%. So I think what's bothering me is I wouldn't want anyone in real life
to do that. Facts.
To do that.
Nah, because that's dangerous.
As an anime, as a fiction, some girl literally just does whatever, and she's always gonna be with me.
Because you know how this ends? It ends with her saying, "But I did X, Y, Z. And Hajime's gonna look at her and be like, I didn't ask for that. And then it's good. And then he's the villain all of a sudden. Oh, Carrie did all this for you. How could you not? You're such a bad guy, Hajime. But it's like, yo, I didn't ask for that.
I don't think that will happen in here, but that does happen in real life.
Yeah,
where a person is like, I did everything. I actually back down. I think you're right. I think that's how she's being designed.
That's how she's being
designed. It kind of rubs me the wrong way. But the only reason it rubs me the wrong way is because I'm not looking at it just as anime, although it is an anime. I imagine real people like that. I'm like, don't let that character inspire y'all.
Yeah, don't let this man run your life after he clearly said he's smashing everybody else.
Yeah, go find you a man that's gonna appreciate you.
Yeah, use that energy for a man who's gonna reciprocate that energy.
Yeah, but so I agree with what you were saying about her and stuff. But I actually want to change the Sanji. I don't want them to be compared. I was just saying he's a bigger simp than her. But now I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna say she actually reminds me more of Hancock as a simp than her. Than Sanji. She's more like Hancock, but Hancock has confidence and, you know, a lot of everything else pretty much. She has everything else, but her basic simp nature as Hancock, it suits her. Like, that's how she is.
No, I like it.
Just the main character isn't Luffy.
So without spoiling, because I don't want to go into it. So back to Kari, what it is there are other characters in a lot of other franchises who have that level of simp, right? But they have something else that defines them. So like the person you mentioned, she's a goat in her own way. All the dudes is after her anyways. She don't want him because everybody's after her. She wants the one dude that don't want her, and then it's funny. Funny.
She's always asking him to marry her.
Yeah.
She's like, marry me. He says no, never, and she just starts laughing. Oh, you're so cute. Like, same vibe.
See, now that's hot. Right? When you explain like that, I'm like, all right, that's a little hot. All right. I still wouldn't want that level, but it's like, I could banter with you. We can still have fun, but you know what it is.
So what happens is, as a character, as a total character, it's like, yeah, you're a simp, but this is what else you do.
You bring so much else.
Yeah.
With Kari, all we really see is like the healing, and even that, she's kind of like, she struggles here and there, but like she really has nothing. I don't really like saying it. She doesn't have nothing else going on for her that the show has shown us.
That's why I struggle with her.
And maybe that's an anime issue. Maybe in the late night, I was like, nah, Kari was out here telling people what to do. She's a born natural leader. It's just that now she's around Hajime and she had to reset her standing. Maybe that's what it is. But if that's not what it is, her character right now to me is just like, I think
her character here and in probably the novel, it seems like she's not set up to be one of the main characters anyways. And the other girls who are main, they all have like special abilities. She just joined along for the ride. I think she's one of those people in the harem that really just wasn't supposed to be there, but she's coming along just cause her healing ability, unless they go to some labyrinth and she gets like a huge upgrade, she's literally no use to anyone.
Yo, because he could just drink the water.
I actually just put it together with Kari. I just put it together.
What is it? Hit me.
And it's kind of what Dorka was saying. She don't really fit into this group, right? Mm-hmm. She's what Hajime would have been had he not experienced all those extra circumstances. So she's literally like, yes.
Oh, she's another timeline.
Nope, I wouldn't have said that. No. All these other kids, for the most part,
they're like her.
They're like her. So when you compare her to, what happens is, because she's in this group, she seems like, dang, you don't really bring much to the table. Everyone's doing this, everyone's doing this. The healing is barely whatever. But when you compare her to the other kids, she's actually like, all right. I'm not saying she's the strongest, but I wouldn't look down on her. I'm like, you're all right. But what happened is, she was a big fish in a small pond, so to speak, and now she's a big fish in a big ass ocean.
She's a medium fish in a
yeah, but you know what I'm trying to get to. That's why I'm
like,
having this trouble. It's just that I'm comparing her to extraordinary people right now.
Even her character, the way
her
power is.
A vampire, Hajime, a big ass
bunny who has psychic abilities.
That's who she's getting compared to.
She also, like, her character design is made to, like, help other people. She's a healer. It's already known, like, Hajime and the group, they don't really care for others. When Sheo first joined, they're like, no, we don't want... Like,
yeah, they abuse her.
They still, even now, like, Tio just tagged along. She wasn't leaving regardless. Same thing. There's a guy in the desert. None of them could help, and Hajime was about to leave. And then the only one who could actually help them was the healer of the group. The others don't need healing, but they can't heal others, you know? She's the only one who could heal. She healed the man and was able to bring him on the thing. But everyone else is like, yeah, let's just leave him. Like, she's totally, like, flip 180, where they're, like, uncaring. They're going about their own business. She's very like, oh, let me help all these people. They went to the volcano labyrinth, and she just stayed helping and healing people. That's her character. See, she's not meant to be an actioner with the group, really.
When I said the timeline thing, I said the wrong thing. I meant multiverse. Another multiverse. If Hajime doesn't go through any of the horrible things he goes through, if he stays with the class, everything's regular, and she simps for him like this, perfectly acceptable. That's why I said the multiverse thing. When you threw in like, oh, she's a medium fish in the ocean, I was like, there it is. She doesn't feel like she brings anything to the crew. She does, but at the same time, she's outclassed majorly. So her simping also feels like, her feelings.
Because she is technically a simp too, but she has her own identity.
Exactly. And the reason I bring the multiverse thing, like, if he's not this version of Hajime, he's another version of Hajime, it's fine, right? But that's not what you got. That's why I think said a couple reactions ago, she needs to break who she thinks he is out of her fucking head and picture the real Hajime for who he is, so then she can make a decision based off of that. So with this moving forward, I'm gonna assume she's seen the real Hajime and she's like, oh, I'm gonna stay anyways, but I still don't like it, but good on her.
I'm also gonna back down, and I'm gonna go back to a point you said like 5 minutes ago. You had said about who she represents, these people, they want some girl that's gonna do all this stuff. Yeah. Also, she represents these normal people that get put in some supernatural, like they're all supernatural.
She's a patsy. She's a normal. Oh, sorry. She's the normal eyes in a supernatural situation. That's why I say the patsy. They have a different word in movies for it, but like I know it as the patsy. You're the person that makes everything feel grounded, relatable, human almost. That's her role in this group. Yeah. She's the one, when everybody's doing super powered shit, she's the Hawkeye running around just fucking shooting arrows, swinging off walls. She's the one who brings the relatable, human, emotional elements. So because everybody else in the group is just so dynamic.
It reminds me of that one movie with Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and they're fighting that monster. And Superman...
Batman.
Yeah. And Batman was just like, yeet. He's just flying everywhere. He's avoiding everything.
But we can't compare her to the homie. We could compare to Hawkeye. Not the homie.
Even Hawkeye.
I wanted to say that, and then I was like, nah, I'm not gonna say that.
Don't do my homie Bruce like that.
Bruce is rich.
Nah, that movie was funny. Watching him in that scene was just crazy. It was just, as soon as they made eye contact, he was like, I'm out.
Anyways, guys, much love. I do thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys stayed till the end of this video because I gave Kari a hard time. And my co-reactors have talked me off this ledge. And I'm back on Team Kari. We're all Team Kari together. If you guys haven't subscribed, now's a good time to tell a reaction. Subscriptions. Get on Patreon. Also, if you guys like our content, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. And hit us with a comment. Let us know what you guys thought.
Also hit the bell for notifications and make sure to click on our video so we can stay on your recommended feed.
If you're enjoying the YaBoyRockLee crew of Kari Sims, go ahead, go in the description, click on that Discord link so you connect to us and the community.
Alright, until next time, guys. YaBoyRockLee.
Adorable nerd.
Direct and nasty.
Oh.
No Sims.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for subscribing to this channel. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, please go ahead and do so. The link is in the description of this video, and I actually tweet back. Much love, YaBoyRockLee.
Wait, I'm gonna laugh. Okay. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click on the bell for notifications, and check out our Patreon for full and upcoming reactions.